Hello again, y'all. It's me, Charlene. My hair's back, my hands are washed. Let's get to cooking. Today we're going to start with potato soup. We're also going to be making country style ribs with maybe broccoli or something. I haven't decided yet. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, well, where's my scissors? Here they are. First thing I'm going to do is put my pan on my stove, start the fire, let it get hot. While it's heating up, I'm going to take, I can't do all 6 at once. I'm going to take 6 slices of bacon and cut it up into this pan. We're going to, about like that, about 1 inch. So we're going to cut that into the pan. Ooh, that's getting hot. Okay, we're going to fry this up until it's, well, I don't care for really super crispy bacon, but you cook it however you like it. Okay, there's 3 slices. And here goes the other 3. Sorry about that. Yeah, I know I could probably use better scissors, but what can I say? I'm cheap. These were only $1. Okay. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Let that kind of cook slowly. Okay. And while that's cooking, I'm going to wash my hands. Alright, that's better now. Get all that bacon off my hands. Okay, so while the bacon's cooking, we're going to come over here and do some chopping. Now, for this potato soup, I don't want to knock my phone off. For this potato soup, we're going to need some carrots, some celery, and some onions. Well, you can't quite see it. Let me rearrange here. There we go. You're lopsided again. Okay. So we're going to start with some carrots. Now the recipe calls for 3. Let me see what the recipe says. 3 carrots. I'm using baby carrots. So I'm going to get out about 3 carrots worth. Alright now, don't go knocking stuff over. Okay, I think that's about 3 carrots worth. Give them a rinse. because these are baby carrots, so they're already peeled. And this will chop them into little bits. Okay, that'll do it for the carrots. Now let's get some celery. And while we're getting this celery ready, we're going to give this bacon a stir. Okay, now we're going to get 3 stalks of celery. Sometimes you can get celery that doesn't have these strings, but sometimes you get normal celery which does have the strings. And I'm going to save all these bits that I'm taking off. Ow, that hurt. I'm going to save all these bits that I'm taking off of here to put in with my chicken bones and stuff like that to make chicken broth later on. I'm not going to do that today. Okay, I'm going to give these celeries a good rinsing or scrubbing. That really hurts. Where's my knife? I didn't get my knife. Okay. Where's my knife? Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off any ugly spots. And then I'm going to cut these into pieces that will fit in here. That barely fits. Okay. Put that knife down before I hurt myself. Okay. Okay. Into the carrots and celery, I'm going to add an onion. Ooh, well, it's not going to be that onion. Let's try that again. Hold on, I got to wash this knife. That was nasty. Yeah, I'm getting old, I'm getting old. Okay. Well, I know you couldn't see that, but I have a pump dispenser for my dish soap, and when I tried to get some for my knife, it just squirted all over my kitchen. Well, not all over my kitchen, but all over my sink. Okay, now this looks okay, so I'm going to keep all of that to add to my broth. The skins for the onions and everything, because there's flavor in there. Okay. Oh, goodness. Allergies. Okay, let's see. Oops. I'm going to cut this in half. And then cut this in slices. And I have not forgot my bacon. I'm going to go stir it. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Now maybe take my onions, put them in here, and chop them up too. Well, that one just, that was fun. Okay. I know it's kind of loud, but it works good. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think it's about time for replacement. I love this chopper, but I think I've about wore it out. Okay, there's that. Okay, check my bacon again. Now some of that is completely done. So I put some paper towels on the plate. I'm going to get the bacon out that's totally done. Okay, so all of the bacon was done. So I took it all out, put it on the plate. Now I'm just going to take some paper towels, and I don't usually do it this way, but I don't have an empty can handy at the moment. I'm going to soak up some of this grease in here. Not all of it, because I need some to cook my veggies in. Okay, so I'm just going to set this over here because it won't hurt that bacon. Make sure my pan is covered. Okay, and I'm going to put these veggies in there. Mix them up a little bit and let these cook down some. And while these are cooking, I will get to my potatoes. Because you need potatoes for potato soup. Okay, well, I got some onions trying to escape here. Okay, I'm going to switch my blade to a bigger one. Don't waste that onion either. And where's my potato peeler? So, oh my goodness, I've got onion all over the place. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel these potatoes. Then I'm going to give them a rinse. And then I'm going to chop them with my handy dandy chopper. Now, since I'm going to use all these potatoes, I'm just going to peel them on the bag. I don't use potato peelings in my broth because it's starchy and all it would do is just make it yucky. So what I do with my peelings is I throw them out in my backyard. Throw them out in the backyard for the squirrels and whatever else likes them. These will be gone tomorrow, I guarantee it. Okay. You've seen how I peel potatoes now, so I'm gonna pause this while I finish peeling them so that you don't have to sit through all that. Okay, be right back. Okay, potatoes are peeled and washed, and I've cut them into slices like this. Now I'm going to chop them. Okay, now I know you know how this works, so I'll be back once I get them all chopped. Okay, taters are all chopped. These veggies are slightly browned. They're totally soft. So I'm going to add these to my soup pot. Come on, quit being stubborn. Okay. I'm also going to add my potatoes. Let's see, this is the size my potatoes turned out. Okay, oh, I probably didn't tell you this, but this potato soup recipe is based on a Pioneer Woman recipe. I do a few things different, but the basic ingredients are the same. Okay. Get the fire going. Okay, now we're going to season it. We're going to put some salt, some pepper, and don't use this very often. Boy. I need a bigger plate for this. Something I don't use very often, but it's delicious, is Tony's. Okay, and that's enough of that. Stir it up. That just really smells good. Now that this bacon grease has cooled off, I'm going to toss this. And since I don't I don't buy broth already made, but I have this bouillon. Hang on. I'm going to put enough bouillon in here to make 8 cups of broth. Okay. That's 6 cups. And this is 8, because this is a 2-cup measure. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Pepper did not win. Probably sneak up on me here in a minute. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's get the oven. Let's put it on 400. There's that one. Where's the other one? It's not in here. Never mind. Okay. All right, let's get started on these country style ribs. Now for these, I'm going to use another one of the seasonings that my son and his wife got me for Christmas. This one is Buttery Steakhouse. I know my rack doesn't fit my pan, but I don't want to drag that great big pan out just for this little bit of meat. Okay, season them well, all over. side, I've got my oven preheating to 400 because I want this to hurry up and cook. I'm getting hungry. This potato soup's making me hungry. Okay. Yeah. I know it's still preheating and then you really shouldn't do this, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven. I'm going to let those cook for about 30 minutes and then I'll check on them and see how they're doing. Meanwhile, I'm still waiting for that potato soup to boil. Okay, the potato soup is just about done. So for my toppings, I want green onions, the crumbled bacon, and some cheese. So what I'm going to do is I cut the ends off, the bulb ends. And I'm just going to drop those in some water so I can regrow some more green onions. And then I'll go through here and anything that's too floppy or, you know, not gorgeous, I'll cut that off or take that off. And the rest of them I'm going to stack up. Yeah, that whole thing's floppy. Okay. Then I'm just going to cut these into little pieces. Just like that. Okay, and then I'll set those aside. And that'll be one of my toppings. This will go in the window. Okay, and my potato soup is pretty much done. Ain't that pretty? Oh, I know, it doesn't look like potato soup yet, does it? So this is not completely done yet. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting my immersion blender. And okay, now I don't want a completely smooth soup. I want some chunkies left in there. So I'm going to stop for now. Give this a stir. Okay, it's still got some chunks of carrot and potato in there. Don't want to do that, that's hot. Okay, I'll turn my fire back on. I'm gonna get, where is it? I've got a cup of milk in here with 3 tablespoons of flour. Get that all shook up. Bring this back up to a simmer. And this cup has this thing in it which actually stirs when you shake it, so it mixes up your flour and your milk real good. Come on, get hot again. Okay, there it goes. So I'm going to add this. And that's going to be my thickener. Okay, now I need to get this back to a simmer. Let it simmer for 5 minutes and it's done. So we'll be back when it's done. Okay, tater soup's done. So I'm gonna fix me a bowl. Okay, that should be good. Now to top this off, I'm going to put some of that bacon that I cooked. A lot of bacon. And then I'm going to add, I like Italian style, but whatever kind of cheese you want or whatever you have. Put some of that on there. And then some of the green onions I chopped up. And there's how it looks. Ain't it pretty? That is delicious. Okay. Now, to go with this, I also made country style ribs and broccoli. I'm gonna poke myself with that. Okay. Broccoli in the bowl. Over here. So there's the broccoli. My tater soup. Okay, so for my plate, I'm going to have one of these ribs, which I'm going to cut up. And that's delicious too. Okay, well, that's our dinner. I'm not going to eat the broccoli. Sorry, don't like broccoli. So, if you have any suggestions for something else you want me to cook, leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to get to it eventually. Thanks for watching. Bye.